You are seeing this fruit here. If you are lost in the bush, you are hungry, you see this beautiful fruit that smells like apple, thinks about eating and ends up eating, only that you don't know you just ate the fruit of the tree of death. In the beginning it will appear yummy, sweet with an apple taste, but then you will feel like the pepper, your throat will burn. And then it will close as like a knot forming inside your throat. Form inside your throat, you can't eat anything or drink water, you'll just be sick. Just comment, this is the fruit of the tree of death. So if you have my videos, you will know will never start. Fruit accompanies today's story. Really? And tell me guys from the ministry that you will know the story of the tree of death.
Muerte.
This tree can be found in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas, on the Gulf of Mexico, and parts of northern South America, on the Galapagos Islands, and even in the American state of Florida. When the Spaniards first found the tree during the conquest of the Americas, they called it arbor. Today you will get to know the history of the arbol de la muerte, that translates as the tree of death. This tree is so terrible that just touching its bark can cause chemical burns. Although its notoriety and toxicity are mainly in its fruits, ingestion of the sweet-smelling fruit can cause vomiting and diarrhea and seizures. And say that the indigenous people used the tree for torture by tying people to its trunk, leaving them there so that they would suffer like that. When I arrived in the rain, in addition to the fact that the inactive ones poisoned their arrows with their sap, and that was even the reason for the death of the Spanish Juan Ponce de Leon, the first governor of Puerto Rico, who received an arrow in a battle when he tried to conquer off the coast of Florida in 1521. Nicola Knitting, and a radiologist consultant, wrote about her encounter with the apple of death on her vacation in the Caribbean and Tobago after confusing the fruit with the wild apple she and her friend took a small bite. Moments later, the peppery taste in her mouth turned into a burning sensation. In minutes they fought, trying breathe as their airways close. Along with it, they developed severe neck pain when the toxin started to infiltrate in their lymph nodes. Strickland and her friend were lucky to live. It is speculated that they survived simply because they ate a tiny amount. The tree contains many toxins, however it is believed that most unpleasant effects. An organic football compound is scary that practically every part of the tree contains these toxins, from the bark to the sap. I know it will be so full of toxins that contact with the skin can cause blisters, burning and irritation. To be Vera, when set on fire in the wood of this tree, it produces a smoke that causes massive irritation to the eyes and even causes temporary blindness, and as scary as the gypsy tree, are often seen living among its branches and even eating its fruits. Its very apple-like fruits are sweet and tasty smelling. All parts of that tree are extremely poisonous, and the interaction or ingestion of any part can be lethal. Everywhere there is such a tree, there is a sign warning about its danger that says the following: the leaves Bark and fruit of this tree contains a caustic sap that can be harmful if touched. Colombo described the little green fruits as death apples. Trees are common along the Caribbean coast. Avoid contact with any part of this tree, and is also known as apple tree or beach apple tree, but the most famous name of the death tree is without a doubt. What best describes reality? Ford touches the tree, its skin can get horribly burned. To take refuge under your seats during a tropical rain can be very disastrous because even the diluted sap can cause a severe rash. But in spite of the unpleasant effects, the skin contact with this tree is not a real threat. Fatal. Sell your small round fruit. Eating this apple-like fruit can cause vomiting and diarrhea so severe that it dehydrates the body to the point that there is no cure anymore. The British radiologist who ate the fruit says the symptoms got worse in the next 2 hours until she couldn't eat any more food. For the pain was unbearable, the sensation was of having a big knot blocking the throat, she said. So that's it, guys. You see that tree there? Be careful, never eat the fruit. It looks like a delicious apple, but never touch even its leaves. If you just met the tree of death that is even in the record book. Right, if you liked the video, if you liked it, share. If you liked the channel, which is a lot more videos like this, subscribe. If what you know what they don't have is not